Hey film people, those who know me know that I love to shoot 35 millimeters as well as 120 millimeters. So this is like my go-to format. And though I'm in Portugal right now, I found out about Silbersalz Films. So I don't know if you heard about them. They have a wonderful website, which I can show you here right now. So I think they're around Stuttgart, and they're kind of on the track of using film that is close to Cinefilm, what we know. You know, they have like tungsten film, they have daylight film, and they're promising really this old vintage look we can get from, we can look at the film a little bit, what the presentation. So they're really promising this like kind of filmish look. And I really fell in love with the look immediately. I like the desaturated look. I like everything about it. So I don't know if it's yours, but it's like film emulsion based film. And the interesting thing is, if you buy them, like always the processing and scanning is included. It's like a full one-stop shop. You get these kind of nice boxes. They're really solid. Protect the film, and yes, you see there 50 daylight, you have 200 tungsten, you have 250 daylight and 500 tungsten. So for me in Portugal right now, 50 daylight is just perfect because it's always so sunny. You get a lot of sun here at the moment. So I gave them a try, and I just received the developments and the scans right away. So it comes with a Dropbox, there's a preview, and there's a full RAW. And I will show you the unprocessed files in a minute. So I had basically no issue with one of the films, so the quality is like super solid. And let me show you the results without further ado. So I hope that works with sharing right now. So here you see not only a wonderful dog sitting around near to the coast, so one strolling dog, but I shot them all with my Contax cams. So this is the Contax, it's G1, mostly with a 45 millimeter, which is of course one of my most favorite lenses, and the other ones I would mention with the Contax T3. So besides I like really the dog and the scene, I just love the it's a little bit of dancey and unsaturated look. It feels like a little bit of an outdated films. It's sharp, it's super sharp. I like the sharpness, and I don't need any much more. I think a lot of people will maybe miss a little bit of the clarity, but you can adjust this in the pre-process. Let's go through some more pictures. So here's one with really, it was like daylight, it was really strong sun. But I think the film did well. I like how the shadows are a little bit like, they're not completely black. Have some details there. I like the colors again, and it feels like really filmy. So it's, I think, not like everyone's favorite, but I like it. It's a portrait of Michael. So it was difficult against the sun, but it did nicely. And here, wonderful spot with Sintra. So I don't want to make this a Portugal tour, but for me, I really like this kind of, it really feels like from an old photo album, yellowish, some kind of, a lot of dancey. It was like a clouded day. You see some clouds, but like, we had this kind of dance and fog coming from the ocean, so this kind of mood. And there are a lot of details still. For 35 millimeters, I think it's just awesome. And here you see if the colors come through, it's after you have like the really bright sun still, you still notice Michael there. You see some details and shadows. What do you think about it? I really like them. And here, like, really it suits to vintage car, right? So this was shot with the Contax T3. I always noticed this because I didn't stop the digital, clock and date to come in. But obviously it's like a proof that it's an analog photo. I like this. And somehow it's like I think it's a little bit magical into it, so I would definitely order some more. And I think this is like just the perfect fit. It's nothing special, so I'm not so much into photographing cars, but I like classic cars. So actually this is in Portugal, and this is an American truck, like a Ford, which the owner, like his father brought to Portugal like in the 80s. And I mean, the house is yellowish and the truck is kind of yellowish, you know, and the whole scene is kind of yellowish. And yeah, I think the next house, his neighbor, just has the perfect red from his truck. So I like the photo, but I really like the tone of the Silbersalz film. And here's some post-processing. So obviously I took down a little bit some like of distortion, so I would check that. Maybe some JPEG problems here, check that. But obviously this is what you can do in terms of colors. And this is from the X-Pan. So 2 frames, like the scene, some more on the roll. And this is with some post-processing. So if you like more colors, if you like more saturation, if you like a little bit more clarity, this is it. And this is the first picture, again with some post-processing, so just kind of a filter which I choose, which I have in my stock. So what do you think? I really like them. And I could imagine, you know, you always think these days, what is your gallery? Your gallery can be your like Instagram or so. I really think of going into this look. And interesting, on the same day I received some Kodak portrait film, which is like to film, and I overexposed them also by 2 stops. These ones were all overexposed by 2 stops. And I really had this typical, like, you really saturated Kodak look. And I liked it too, so it was really different to that one. So yes, I'm still figuring out this Silbersalz film. At the moment they're kind of out of stock on their website. So let's see, what do you think? Let me know. I just want to share some because I was really amazed by this look. How do you like it? Let me know in the comments, and see you soon.